fantasy, 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 girl. You make my dreams come true.
All right.
When I see you moving, I don't know what to do.
We're live.
Ready? Good evening. You should see Earl's face over here. Good evening. You have reached us here at IntellectualRadio-Com. I am Chef Geo Soul, joined by my wonderful producing co-host, Mr. J.R. Jordan.
Hello.
And as always, that man who is not cute enough to ever be seen here on Geo Soul Dishes is Mr. Earl Winfrey.
Right.
Okay. And guess what? Tonight, we have a brand new, co-host. And her name is Miss Dina Abdul.
Hello.
Miss Abdul, you're going to have to tell these folks a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, my name is Dina Abdul. I am a mommy of 3. I am a designer at heart, and I'm a business entrepreneur.
Yay! So welcome.
Thank you.
They're
Thank
gonna
you
be
so
talking
much.
about me all night.
Right, yeah, because this voice is it's killing me right now.
It ain't sexy. I thought it was kind of sexy and sensuous and seductive.
No.
We already have a caller, and I haven't even said tonight. If you'd like to be a part of Geo Soul Dishes, dial 708-223-8953. Please call in. Answer the telephone. He over here smacking the chicken that he ain't supposed to be eating yet. Okay. Tonight's show is being brought to you by Callback, whoever that was. Please call back. Because he over here licking his lips and just a girl, just this ghetto. Tonight's show is being brought to you by We Are Taxes. We Are Taxes is 188 66 Dixie Highway in Homewell, Illinois, 60430. It's also being brought to you by Grat Spot. No cash, no worries. You never, ever have to worry about a tip as long as there is Grat Spot. Please download the app on your Play Store. Okay?
Yeah. Can I say
Y'all
something
got to do more talking to me now.
Can I say something right
quick?
quick?
Yes, please.
Anybody that can tell me if you are a real Chicago house fan and you can tell me what Future meant to acid house music 30 years ago, I'll give you one of these t-shirts for free.
Whoa!
So
Okay.
Call in, let me know if you can tell me what's the connection, who the guys are. If I had something to do with it, you can get a free Future t-shirt.
So all you fake house heads who are always talking about y'all about that life, we gonna see if you about that life, okay? Because you ain't about that life if you don't know what Future means spelled with a PH.
That's right. Not the rap guy Future.
Right, not the rap guy Future. We're talking about Future with a PH here from Chicago. You just shut up, lad.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all just said call.
You know what? Earl is such a hater. When it comes to Geo Soul Dishes, we just kind of halfway ignore him. Only thing he has some insight on is O.J. Simpson. Okay. I had a wonderful weekend. You have to tell me what you did this past weekend. What was your week like, Mr. George?
There was a weekend?
Yeah, see? God, right, there was a weekend.
It went by so fast, and now the week is almost over with. I don't remember my weekend.
You don't?
Okay. Spent time with the kids, with the family.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, cigars.
And where did you go?
Went to Rojo Cigars, of course. Rojo.
Because that's one of our major sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
Rojo's address is where? You got to tell me where Rojo's is.
Rojo Cigars is 101 South Halsted in Chicago Heights, Illinois.
Okay.
And so I spent time there, had a couple of parties, a couple of other events to go to. And next thing I know, it's Thursday.
And okay,
Oh my
now
God,
you're
it's
not
Thursday.
telling everything. Yes, honey, it is Thursday. Let me tell you, you're not telling it all because I saw some pictures on Facebook, and this is how men get cut off
Oh.
all the time. Because
Oh.
if you don't remember, I remember. It looked like I saw a big old juicy ribeye steak in front of you.
Of course. Well, the Smoke Squad had our first. We had our first Smoke Squad tour.
Uh-huh.
So we had dinner down at the Palm. Me, my Hula, Daryl Simmons, Big Stu, and LB.
Okay.
That's the guys that's in the group. Then we left. After we left there, we went to Big Cigar Mansion and smoked a couple cigars and hung out.
And they looked all super rich up in that mansion.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
It was the mansion, trust me.
They looked rich. And how about you, Miss Dina? See, they have to get to know you. They don't know what your life is like.
I know. My life is busy. It's very busy. Well, with 3 kids, there's no downtime. But I spend most of my weekend recovering from our virus that's going around this city. So, please keep your hands clean and take care of yourself. Drink enough water.
Because you over here, licking on the mic.
Something going around.
That is kind of that's kind of strange, Earl. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why Earl's voice has been like that. Do you know as soon as I leave here, because I've breathed into this mic, you hear me breathing in here, Earl come over here, grab the mic and start licking on it and start doing all kind of sexual crazy.
She got it from the States. That's what she's claiming.
They gonna get to doing all of that. As soon as I leave here, he takes this mic and go lay down with it and then put it back over here right before I get here and hoping I smell his breath.
You still on the same mic though.
Wow.
Well, I don't know exactly how, but I know it's something close to what I'm saying. Okay, what else did you do?
All I got to do is
And who'd you do this with?
I'm sorry?
You did what you did this weekend. Who did you do it with?
No, all my children were sick. So I spent most of my time taking care of the family. And I was out Friday. I literally slept the whole day. And then, as soon as I got some energy, I leave the house. I go do stuff. So, I went to go see family, drove around the city. The weather was amazing.
Oh my goodness,
right.
Yeah. And then it's snowing.
As a matter of fact.
You know what? My voice might be like this because of the bikini top I call myself wearing on Sunday.
Right. We were all in t-shirts, no sleeves, no jackets, and then all of a sudden.
About that.
The weather was crazy.
Yeah. I put on that bikini top and was walking around the city of Chicago and then had to put on a coat the next day.
Right.
That's what you get for trying to be cute.
That's
groundhog, I'm putting some bullets in his ass because he on some bull.
I know, right? He lied.
He on some straight bull.
He lied. Okay. I had to tell everybody. Now, I did invite everybody. Earl just gonna shake his head, eat my chicken up and shake his head because of my voice. Okay. My sexy voice. Watch how many listeners you have tonight after listening to this sexy woman speak about food.
I hope you don't lose your voice by the end of the hour.
It's going to be gone in a minute.
I hope not.
Okay. I have to tell everybody this, though. I went to go see the gentleman who wrote this book, Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice by Dr. Dennis Kimbrough. When I say me and my last co-host, Miss Nonani Smith, we read this book for a whole year. We studied this book. We highlighted this book. We read all kind of insight into this book. And this book has so many powerful and successful stories about Black entrepreneurs just doing their thing and making it out of nothing, just starting stuff with just pure ingenious invention and just creating lives of wealth. And y'all know every time if a camera come in front of me now, he got the camera, I'm gonna stop and smile. Okay, no, so seriously, I went to go see this man, and when I say he teaches at Clark University now.
Oh, okay.
And so that in itself was just wonderful to hear that our children are still getting, have wonderful instructors and teachers and professors teaching them at these HBCUs and universities. But he spoke about just continuing to do. If you don't do anything, but do what you do every day and do it on purpose. And no, he says when he wakes up every morning, he prays. Before he goes to bed every night, he prays. He says when his children start school, and he said they are, intellectual, when they think they smarter than the children that come over from Spelman, and they be like, what that got to do with anything? And he says because if you are an entrepreneur, you hit these stumbling blocks as you're trying to make it. And if you don't do anything else to encourage yourself and to pray through, no way. He says, if you've been broke, I've been broker. If you've been broker, I've been broken. He went on to say, just continue to do what you do. Because one day he went from driving with no real gas in his car, no real money, to Chicago to see, I'll give you the gentleman's name.
And we know that too well, huh?
Yes, thank you.
I know that too well.
To writing this book. The gentleman gave him the manuscript. And he said he had the nerve to tell the man, no, I ain't interested in it, because he gave him the first pages of Napoleon Hill. After Napoleon Hill wrote Think and Grow Rich, he realized that he wanted to write an instructional guide to Black people. And so he started a book, but he died before the book came out. Okay. Oh. And Mr. Kimbrough, through way of, I forget the gentleman's name, so I will get back and tell everybody the gentleman's name at some point. He gave him the manual. And he was like, no, I ain't interested in writing that book because of the fact that I'm writing my own. And he says, but his wife had told him before you go in there, because he got a doctorate degree, and she got to explain why they ain't got no money and a husband trying to write a book. So she had told him to take whatever job that man offer you. If he offer you to sweep the floors in that place, you go take, be a floor sweeper, and be a good floor sweeper, like Martin Luther King said. So he said he took the job and got the manuscript and started off interviewing all kind of Black millionaires. He said he didn't want to interview athletes or and something else. That
why not? Why did
the reason
not?
Why, because of the fact that was a check. It wasn't really, they were given a check by people who made more money. So if you were a team owner,
okay.
So he wanted people to show them creating a way, not that basketball or football would not be their purpose in life, but to show people who made it from just knowing how to
that's difficult to kind of say, because
like people who have the creative
discipline in what they do. So creating a paycheck.
So he was saying, working? Like, say for you were the team owner, then he wanted to figure out how you were able to purchase a team.
Okay.
But if you were getting a paycheck, because that's just a job and you could be fired from it.
You don't want to be an employer. You want to be
employee.
Right.
So he wanted people who created riches from nothing.
Exactly.
So that's how, he began to interview people like that. So anyway, if you have an opportunity, please pick up one of Dr. Dennis Kimbrough's books. They are awesome. They are amazing. And as you begin to read it, like he talks about Madam C.J. Walker, famous Amos, Spike Lee, just people who pulled up little of nothing. Right. I just saw the Black Hollywood Awards this past weekend. It was on at the same time as the Oscars. Yeah. It was on BET.
Yeah.
And you saw Robert Townsend speak of the reason why he loves Damon Wayans so much is because he seeded into him, and he was the first person to believe in him. Mm-hmm. He was the first person to say, let's go ahead and do this. We can make this happen. Mm-hmm. So at that point, he was saying there are a lot of people that made, was it not Low Down Dirty Shame?
I got people testing me.
Play some music. Play some music.
Okay.
JR, let everybody know we have a technical difficulty.
Yeah, just play some music. So I'm gonna bring you back.
Okay.
I dream about girl, fantasy girl, you